Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something a little bit more serious than in most of my other videos. I want to talk about the viability of becoming a travel blogger in 2020 despite a global pandemic. I want to talk about if it's still possible to make money as a travel blogger, even if you're already established during a pandemic in 2020. My original idea for this video was going to be to talk to you guys how I make money from my travel blog. So I have 8 main methods in which I use to make money from my travel blog. But the honest truth is that all the methods I've been using for the past 5 years aren't as profitable, you could say, as they were 3 months ago. Some of them aren't working at all. Some of them, the programs have just been deleted and aren't making me any money. And some of them are working just the way they were before, but in a slightly different way. So instead of just going through, oh, look at me and look how much money I make as a travel blogger, I wanted to be much more honest with you guys, and I wanted you guys to think very carefully before you set up any sort of blog this year. Now, this whole channel is about how to set up a blog, how to grow your YouTube, how to grow your social media. So I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just telling you to think about it and I guess watch this video to find out if you can actually make money in 2020 despite what's currently happening around the world. Whether we like it or not, us bloggers have to accept that the amount of money we're making is changing. The current pandemic has decimated my blog traffic and with it a lot of my income. Okay, we're gonna dive straight into it now and we're gonna look at the 8 ways I've made money over the past few years and we're gonna see if those 8 methods are still viable today. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is affiliate marketing. If you've watched some of my other videos, you will know I'm a big fan of affiliate marketing, mainly because you can actually start affiliate marketing when your blog is like 1 day old. You don't need any certain amount of traffic. You can join affiliate programs really easily. And even if you only have 10 or 50 or 100 people reading your blog, you can actually still make money from affiliate marketing. Most people join one of the big affiliate sites such as Commission Junction, Affiliate Window, or even Amazon. I was actually making most of my money from Hotels.com as I was linking to a lot of pretty expensive hotels in Ireland, Switzerland, and the Maldives, and Hotels.com were offering a 6% affiliate commission. So if I was recommending a €1,000 night hotel and people were booking this hotel for many nights in a row, as you can imagine, the commission was pretty sweet. Besides Hotel.com, I was also making good money from recommending travel insurance such as World Nomads and Safety Wing, Booking.com and Hostelworld. So, what's the deal with affiliates today if you have a travel blog and you're trying to make money in May 2020? Well, I'm sorry to tell you that pretty much all travel affiliate programs have stopped. Not to say that they're cancelled, but you're not going to make any money off them. The whole world has stopped traveling. No one is booking flights, no one's booking travel insurance, and no one is booking hotels or hostels. Some of the programs have actually stopped, like been deleted or put on a pause. So you kind of have to go through all the affiliate links you've put in your blog already and take out the ones that don't apply anymore. So for my travel blog right now, if I'm honest, I am not making any money, that is a big fat zero, from travel affiliate links. However, I am making money from a different type of affiliate links. This is just something that you can sort of zone in on, especially if you're willing to diversify your writing and write about lifestyle, food, fitness, technology, stuff like that. So while my affiliates from travel links have definitely stopped, like 100% stopped, I am seeing an increase in people clicking on links to do with software, courses, online learning, online teaching, stuff like that. Because everyone is at home and everyone has a lot of time on their hands, and it does seem that they're looking to learn new things, new skills, maybe start a blog, maybe start a YouTube channel. So any sort of links to products or services that people would be using during the lockdown, I am seeing an increase in sales and an increase in commission. The second way my travel blog makes money, and still does make money, would be from display ads. Now, the reason I kept this second instead of first is, like I said, affiliate marketing you can do from when you have 50 views or 100 views, whereas display advertising on a advertising network such as Mediavine, you actually need 25,000 unique views or sessions to your blog before you can join this ad network. So you have to work quite hard for quite a few months and really increase your traffic before you can join. However, once I joined, which was I would say almost 3 years ago now, the very first month I joined, I think I only made like €300 from this display adverts. The next month I made 600, the next month I made 900, the next month I made 1,200, and it went up to a peak, I think, of $2,500 just from display ads on my travel blog. Now that has fluctuated over time, over the past year or two, but it's always been over $1,000, a lot of the time over $1,500. Now, in January of this year, it was about 1,500. In February, it was about 1,000. In March, it was 300. And in April, it was 200. So as you can see, my income from display adverts is just plummeting. It is decreasing so fast, I can't keep up with it. And it's a little bit depressing, if I'm honest. The only way to get more money from display adverts is to get more traffic. And the problem is no one is reading travel blogs right now. Nobody is traveling right now. Nobody is planning to travel right now. No one is looking for inspiration or travel guides, and thus all of the articles on my travel blog are not getting read. Now, if I was to diversify, like I previously mentioned, and talk about other subjects, whether it's fitness, food, lifestyle, then it is possible that I would be able to increase my traffic yet again and hopefully increase my revenue. However, it does take many weeks or sometimes months to rank articles. So if I start writing SEO articles now about lifestyle or fitness subjects, it could take many months before they rank. So it's not really so good in the short term. For me, I'm just not feeling it. I don't feel like writing travel content. I don't feel like pushing travel content right now. So what I've done is I've just turned the ad setting on my blog super, super low, the lowest setting possible on Mediavine without turning them off. And I'm probably only gonna make a few dollars a day, which is fine. I'm just counting it as not even an income stream right now. I'm gonna turn it on low and just sort of wait it out for a few months and see what happens. And I'm gonna obviously concentrate on other projects like this new YouTube channel. Okay, so the third way bloggers make money is through sponsored posts. Now, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with sponsored posts, as I find that most people that email me are kind of just looking for link juice. They're just looking for a do follow link from my blog to their site so that they can increase their ranking on Google. They don't really care what the subject of my blog is about. They get my name wrong when they email me, and they're always trying to lowball me with ridiculous prices such as $40 or $30 or $60 when normally I charge about $300 or $400 for a sponsored post. Now, I will only work with people if their brand is on brand with mine. So if it's a travel company, a travel insurance company, or a destination, such as a country like Austria or Sri Lanka or Indonesia. But if it's like a moving company in Dallas, which I recently got an email from 3 times, asking me to include a link to a moving company in Dallas, Texas, then no, of course not. I'm not gonna work with them. I'm not gonna link back to them. I'm not gonna write an entire post about why you should use this particular moving company in Dallas, Texas. Now, in the good old days, people would earn up to $1,000 per sponsored post, which is bonkers. That was about up until February of this year. Everyone is kind of trying to lowball you now for sponsored posts, so they're kind of offering much lower. And I think these days they probably go as low as $200 or $300. Like I said, the market for sponsored posts is just kind of gone a bit crazy now. I have seen actually a large increase in the amount of people emailing me, but a decrease in the budget that they have. So it is kind of hard to go through all of the emails and pick out the ones that would actually suit you. Pick out the ones that are relevant to your readers, that you think is a good brand and a good company to work with, and they want to work with you and for your blog and for your audience, rather than the fact that they just want to link back and to rank higher on Google. So normally I think sponsored posts would only account for about 5% or 10% of my income, whereas right now I think it's accounting for about 50% of my income. So I'm actually cold pitching some companies for sponsored posts if I think that their brand is relevant to mine, and so that I can do either a sponsored post on my main blog or else a sponsored video on my YouTube channel. Okay, another way I normally make money from my travel blog is through brand ambassadorships. So this is pretty popular, especially with larger and well-known bloggers, where a brand will approach them and ask them to be an ambassador for their brand or their destination for an entire year. So obviously, due to the pandemic, all of that has stopped right now. I'm not getting any brand ambassadorships or any invites to become a brand ambassador. But like I was saying earlier, there are some bloggers that are still getting ambassadorships but not in the travel industry. So not by hotels, definitely not by airlines and not by destinations. But you know, if you're going to represent a clothing brand or a makeup brand, then yeah, there's definitely a possibility to still get brand ambassadorships. And I've certainly seen Irish lifestyle Instagrammers and bloggers land ambassadorships over the past 2 months. Okay, another way I make money, and I make a lot of money through this method actually, is paid press trips or campaigns. So alongside Mediavine, a lot of my income normally over the past 2 years has come from paid campaigns. So this is when a tourism board or a brand invites you to their destination or their hotel for a set period of time. It could be 5 days, 10 days, 2 weeks. And in return, you have a set of deliverables, such as 3 blog posts, 2 Instagram posts, a Facebook post, a YouTube video, Instagram stories every day. It really does depend. And then you're going to send them a rate card and let them know how much you charge based on what deliverables they want. So if you're doing one of these paid trips every month and earning between 1 and 5,000 euro, as you can imagine, you can actually make quite a lot of money from your travel blog by doing paid press trips and getting paid to travel the world. Now, obviously, as you can imagine, all of the press trips I had been invited on for this year have been cancelled. So I was really looking forward to going to the Maldives. I was really looking forward to going to Canada. I was really looking forward to going to South America for the first time, but everything got cancelled. However, and this is quite surprising, I am actually starting to get some invites. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. I haven't lost all hope. Some invites are starting to come in for recovery campaigns for some countries. And one country like that wasn't that affected by the virus has actually invited creators there in July or August if there's flights. So if you're already established and you already have contacts, then there is a possibility that you might still get some nice paid campaigns this year. If you're just new and starting out, probably not. Okay, so one of the final ways I make money with my travel blog is through sponsored social media. So that could be a sponsored Instagram post, a sponsored Instagram story, a sponsored video on my YouTube channel, or a sponsored Facebook post. So I think you really need about over 10,000 followers on Instagram if you're looking to get sponsored posts, especially because that enables the swipe up link on your Instagram stories. I did mention an app called Tribe in my video, which you can check out here, on how to make money on Instagram. Tribe is amazing. You can apply for loads of different campaigns and they pay anywhere from say 300 or 500 euro per post. So they're still advertising campaigns today, yes. And I think over time I've earned like $5,000 from Tribe. There's another one called FameBit, that's for YouTube. Cooperatize, that's another one. And Coobis, C-O-O-B-I-S, that is a new one that just got launched recently in Spain and is another way you can find campaigns or sponsors for your social media. Okay, a few extra things I want to run through. One is doing a giveaway. It's kind of similar to doing a sponsored post because you're going to write in a whole dedicated post, but it would be for, say, winning a 2-week holiday in Vietnam with a company that maybe you've worked with before. So they will pay you to run this giveaway on your profile where you're going to continuously promote it on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on your blog, on your YouTube, wherever. And the prize could be a pretty good and valuable prize, like maybe worth 5,000 euro or even 10,000 euro. So a lot of bloggers do this and obviously they charge to run the giveaway. And then the last 2 ways I make money from my travel blog are selling photography and selling videos. So with photography, you can actually sign up to stock footage sites such as Shutterstock, but there's lots of different sites out there, but Shutterstock is one that I use. Whenever I have stock images or images I think would do well on a stock site, I upload them there. They're there forever and any money you make is passive. So every time people buy that image or use that image, you make a small commission. It's not loads of money, it's not gonna make you rich, but it is passive income and it's adding to your revenue streams, which is always good. And then another thing would be video creation. You can either sell the videos you have, or you can upload them to YouTube or Vimeo or other video sites and hopefully make money from adverts or sponsors. Now, sometimes a company will actually approach you and ask for like a dedicated video just for their hotel or for their tour company, and it might not even be for your own social media. So you're actually just getting paid to create that video. If you were creating videos for brands and hotels, that kind of work is not going to be happening right now because most people aren't even allowed to leave their own home. However, if you're making a video for a brand and it's going on your own channel and the brand is like a fitness or a food or technology company or a streaming company, then there's definitely still room to make money at the moment despite the current pandemic. Whew. So as you can see, It's a roller coaster. 2020 is not the year to be a travel blogger, if I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to make that much money, and I'm definitely going to need to pivot and diversify my income sources. However, if you are thinking about starting a blog or YouTube this year because you have a lot of free time, you're passionate about it, and you're not totally focused on the money, then it's still a good idea, and I still do really recommend it. There's still money to be made, just not in the travel industry right now, and there's still money to be made from Mediavine, from affiliates, from sponsored posts, all different sorts of things. You're just gonna have to work really hard at the start, and you mightn't see much payoff. But in the long run, it could work out, or it could not. I hope you guys enjoyed this honest, more serious video, even if it wasn't as fun or as upbeat as most of them. If you did enjoy it, I would love if you would click the thumbs up button and hit subscribe below. Thanks for watching, and let's grow our social media together.